Hi, I'm Dan Cortopassi of TSG Multimedia. Today I'm reviewing an HO scale SDP40F locomotive from Athearn Genesis. My example is painted in Amtrak's Phase 1 scheme and represents a unit from Amtrak's second order with the blunt center section on the nose. The SDP40Fs were the first locomotives built specifically for Amtrak in the early 1970s. These were also among the last Amtrak units built with steam generators. Derailment issues shortened the careers of these engines. Amtrak started retiring these units in the late 1970s, though some lasted into the 1980s. I checked the model against prototype photos of the real Amtrak 575, and it looks to be a very close match. Athearn offers this model in several different numbers with unit-specific variations, which is very cool. They are also offered in DCC-ready form or with DCC and Tsunami 2 sound installed. The MSRP for the DCC-ready version is $209.98. The MSRP for the version with DCC and sound is $309.98. My model is the DCC-ready version. The silver and black paint on the model is thin and opaque. The red is thicker to the point where it starts to soften some of the detail. There is a bit of a fuzzy separation line in places between the silver and black and also between the red and the black. The markings are crisp and most of the tiny writing is legible with magnification. I can see a few voids in the Amtrak graphic on the sides at panel seams and over small details. The model has freestanding grab irons, flush-mounted window glass, and photo-etched grills. There is plenty of detail under the sill, including separate brake lines and fuel fillers. In front, the model has separately applied windshield wipers, an accurate horn, lit number boards, and separately applied grab irons and sand filler hatches. The plow is accurate, and the pilot detail includes MU and brake hoses and freestanding uncoupling levers. The cab has an interior. I really like the photo-etched walkway tread. And I really like the fact that Athearn is finally using LEDs for the headlights. Detail on the back is on par with the front. The rear handrails are plastic and are slightly warped like plastic handrails often are. The model has McHenry scale couplers. Both couplers are at the correct height according to the Cady height gauge. On top, the model is loaded with detail, including accurate horn and vent detail on the cab. Many of the hatches have delicate lift rings. The dynamic brake and radiator fans are photo-etched with separate blades inside. In back, the dual steam generator detail looks excellent. Underneath, the model has separate sanding lines. There's even some traction motor cable detail that can't be seen unless the model is turned over. All of the wheels pick up current and all 6 axles are powered. All of the wheels are in gauge according to the NMRA standards gauge. The model weighs 26.3 ounces. I registered 4.7 ounces of drawbar pull on my force gauge.
That's a lot.
I'm running the model on DC. It's very smooth and quiet with excellent low speed capability. Now let's take a look at the lights. The signal light and headlight come on in the forward direction. And the red light comes on when it's going in reverse. The class lights don't appear to be operational, at least not on the DC version. To take the shell off, in addition to removing the coupler screws, there are 2 other screws, and they're on one side of each truck. So this model has a 21-pin dummy plug, so if you wanted to convert it to DCC, the easiest way is just to pull this out and replace it with a decoder that has a 21-pin connector. It also has speaker enclosures, so if you want to add sound, it should be fairly easy to do. I thought this was kind of interesting. It has contacts here and a little board up here with contacts for the headlights, which is something I haven't seen before. Otherwise, everything is contained in the chassis. Overall, this is an outstanding model of a locomotive that's been unavailable in plastic for way too long. It's accurate, looks good, runs great, and has above average pulling power. It's great to see that Athearn is finally using LEDs. I also really like the innovative chassis. Even with the minor paint issues, Athearn did a great job on this model. HO scalers who want some early Amtrak power on their layouts should definitely look at this engine. Not only has this model earned a solid 10 out of 10 spikes, but I'm giving it epic status. Great job, Athearn.